Sit back and relax on your couch while Marc Maron vents.
Thank you. I've had a little trouble. Not too long ago, my wife brought it to my attention that I have an anger problem. But she didn't say it like that. What she said was, I'm leaving. And she took her vagina and left. You know what? My anger problem, gone. It's weird when you're kind of an ass like me. When somebody leaves you, there's party that thinks, good for her. That took a lot of guts to leave me. I've been trying to leave me for years. And this is my second wife. I was married once before and stopped. But that was ridiculous. It was my fault. I married a Jew. Hey, don't judge. I'm a Jew. I just found that if you're a Jew and you marry a Jew, that means everything you hated about going home is now in your house. Some people find that comforting. I found it disconcerting. So now I'm a guy living alone with 4 cats. How is that even allowed? And how can I be so angry when I've got Monkey and Boomer and Moxie and LaFonda? Oh. All right, now I'm feeling a lot closer to you. Let me share some more. And I'm going to give you a little window into my life. Am I going to? Yeah, okay. Do you know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it is to masturbate in front of 4 cats? Do you know how hard that is? Seriously, do you understand my pain? I mean, I imagine dogs are easier. I don't have a dog. But I assume they just want to be part of something, and that's up to you and how much you've had to drink and what you can rationalize. But I've got 4 cats sitting on my bed. And they will just sit there and quietly judge. I take it out, they're like, really? Really? Are we doing that again, sad man? Does that make the pain go away for a few minutes? Well, we'll just be here grooming till you're done with your messy human hobby. But I refuse to put them off the bed, because I refuse to ever hear myself say, Daddy's done, come on back up. Come on, Monkey, don't be afraid, Monkey. Come on, it's over, come on. I would rather shoot myself than hear myself say that. I'll tell you, going through a divorce, I'm lucky I did not have a gun in the house, because I don't know what would have happened. But there was no way. Look, I got nothing against guns. My wife always wanted a gun. She used to call me when I was on the road. I'm scared. We should have a gun in the house. And I don't have anything against guns, but there was no way I was buying that woman a gun. Because let's be honest, there was no way I wasn't getting shot with that gun. Buying my wife a gun would have been like me saying, I kind of want to kill myself. But I want it to be a surprise. Thank you. Good night.
Sweet mother of the Messiah we cannot mention. Here's Louis C.K.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm an American, whatever that means. I live there. I enjoy the fruits of the out-of-proportion enjoyment that we have. Really, now we're going through a depression, but I'm only worried because Americans don't know how to deal with problems, because we don't really have them. We have white people problems. That's what we have. You know what that is? White people problems. That's where your life is amazing, so you just make shit up to be upset about. People in other countries have real problems, like, oh shit, they're cutting off all our heads today. Things like that. In America, we complain about the silliest things. I had to sit on the runway for 40 minutes. That's a story in America. Folks will listen to that story. Folks will stop doing the dishes. Oh my God, how long did you have to sit on the runway? They made us sit on the runway for 40 minutes. Really? What happened after that? Did you fly through the air? Incredibly? Did you soar into the clouds like a bird? Did you partake in the miracle of human flight and bitch about it the whole time you were up there? I'm never flying Delta again. You're flying! Look out the window, it's crazy. You're sitting in a chair in the sky. You're like a Greek myth right now. But it doesn't go back very far, and it's squishing my knees. Really? Everybody on every plane, the whole time, they should just be going, oh my God, woo! There's always delays. That's what, there's news stories about how slow air travel is. Whole news stories on the national news. A lady on the news I saw the other day, she goes, we're going from New York to California, and it took 6 hours. That used to take 30 years. And a bunch of you would die on the way there. You'd get shot in the neck with an arrow, and you'd go, oh, and then fall down. And the other passengers would just put a stick there with your hat on it and keep walking. And 2 of them would have a baby and it would grow up. You'd be a whole different group of people by the time you got to California. We just bitch about everything, and we don't appreciate the people that fly us around. We just think they're stupid. You get on a plane and they go, well, we're a little bit delayed because of the weather. Oh, they don't know what they're doing. I can see out my little window that it's fine. None of us respects these people. Oh, every pilot is an amazing person. Nobody gives a shit. Even that pilot Sully who landed the plane on the Hudson River and saved a bunch of lives. I've been on the Hudson River on a boat, and I was like, we're gonna die. This is crazy. It's a very choppy river. He landed a plane on it with no engines. Then he's a hero, and they have this big party for him, and he's a parade. And then he meets the passengers in a hotel room, and they show him their ugly babies, and they say, look, Sully, you kept our family together. You're our hero. I promise you, 3 minutes before that landing, he was at the airport, driving around, and he made his announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Sully. I'm happy to have you. Could he shut the fuck up? I'm on the phone. I don't need to listen to this Captain Sully. Give me a break. Working class douche. Land the stupid plane. And even once he did it, he got no credit. Everybody said, that was a miracle. That's what everybody said in the whole country. That was a sign that God is watching us, that he's... No, I think it was the pilot, maybe, who trained his whole life for that day. And then the day came, and he nails it, and everybody goes, no, it didn't matter. It could have been a child, because God was there, guiding the plane. No, God threw the birds in the engines. I'm sorry, but that's what God did. That's what he did. Thank you very much. Good night.